Almost all of our sorrows spring out of our relations with other people, meaning not only actually have we been responsible, accountable in and for our own suffering, sadness, sorrow, tragedy, pain, for our own unrecognized, unrealized potentials, problems, conflicts, difficulties, and for not bringing them to the light, for not rectifying them, improving them, bettering them, reforming them over time, including our mistakes and conflicts, chaos, difficulties, etc. But we're also responsible for our unhappiness, tragedy, pain, sorrow, conflict, suffering because of our overwhelming reliance and dependence upon the others' love, happiness, acceptance, validation, approval, judgments, opinions, thoughts, ideologies all the time, because the others can neither be trusted nor can they be taken for granted by anyone in the world, because it's everyone for themselves ultimately. At the end of the day, everyone lives for themselves, works and thinks and says for themselves only, as well as for their own interests, needs, desires, compulsions, combinations, successes, and ambitions. Nobody is for the others, but only for themselves. And that's the ideology and the motto of the modern people of the modern society. And we're already seeing that, witnessing that unfolding, unraveling before our eyes in one way or another. And that is a fundamental problem. We have lost the very sense of humanity and of being a society and a people, because we're no longer able to treat the and behave the one another with absolute unconditional reciprocity, mutuality, respect, kindness, character, equality, justice, fairness, and other virtues anymore, because we have become self-centered, because we only think, say, do, invest upon ourselves, upon our success, ambitions, dreams, desires, relationships only. But in that way, we're going to collapse in one way or another. We're going to deteriorate, downgrade as a society, as a civilization, if we're not able to help and elevate and uplift the one another from our sorrows, pains, sufferings, torments, etc., of poverty, lack of resources, food. If we have the capacity to do something for the others, then we must and should do so immediately, as far or as soon as we can. If we have possessions, money, education, and other virtues in our lives attained, then not only should we try to use that for our own growth, virtue, development as an individual man, but also transform and translate that kind of success, talent, ability for the others' growth, elevation, and improvement also in one way or another. That is real talent, greatness, significance, and distinction, and not that investing upon ourselves, going parties,